your friend Nika, and welcome to This Is How We Rise. Hey, did you know that you're not lazy, that your body is actually just stuck in survival mode and nobody has told you that yet? So, stress has been so high for so long in your body that your nervous system has hit the brakes to protect you. And you are going through life and you're going to work and you're handling all the things with the family and you're showing up as if you look great on the outside. But on the inside, you're a complete mess. You feel emotionally drained. You feel overwhelmed. You feel chaotic. I know for me, when I was in that spot, I just felt constantly overstimulated. Like there was just too much energy in me all the time. And even though you look great on the outside, you also have a lack of motivation, a lack of clarity, and a lack of energy, or your energy drops regularly, or you just have it kind of ebb and flow throughout the day. Well, I'm going to teach you exactly what that is and what to do about it so that you can feel great and feel healthy and feel motivated and clear and focused and completely change your life. So, one of the things that a lot of people in the industry of personal development and business strategy and even health coaching don't teach people is how important stress is to address and how stress is really the leading factor to burnout and to shut down. So your body is shutting down. Long-term stress keeps you in a fight or flight mode. And for so many people, what this actually causes is something called functional freeze. This is when your brain stops focusing on being productive and moving forward and achieving goals. And all it's doing is trying to protect itself from the chaos, is trying to save as much energy as possible and then protect the body overall. So you move through life and you function, that's the functioning part, but you're really frozen. You're not moving forward and being productive. And as this happens, your focus gets worse, your decision-making abilities get harder and harder. So it becomes more complicated or overwhelming to make decisions. Even simple things that you would have been able to do easier years ago or months ago or weeks ago, it becomes much more overwhelming and you have more anxiety about making the right decision. Your emotions feel heavier or sometimes all over the place. You can be triggered more easily. You get annoyed with your family more easier. You get stressed out at work more. It can be a whole host of things when it comes to your emotions. And the biggest factor when you have functional freeze is that everything feels like it takes more effort. You just feel like you have to put so much effort into getting up, to getting dressed, to cooking dinner, to going to work, to taking care of the family. Every single thing feels like work because you just don't have the energy anymore. And the thing that happens, especially to ambitious people, is that they start to feel a lot of guilt around this. They feel like they're lazy. They feel like they're lacking as a person. They're not showing up the way that they're supposed to be showing. Your body is tired. This is not a laziness issue. This is not you lacking motivation or you not being good enough. Your body is tired and your nervous system is completely overloaded. Think of it as like running a phone, like trying to play on your phone when the battery is at 1%. You know how the iPhone just starts to shut off and you can't do anything about it? Like you can't turn your phone back on. That's what's happening inside your body. And that's happening even though you're showing up through life, even though you look good on the outside, you still put on makeup and do your hair and go to work and do all the things that people are depending on you to do, but you don't have the energy to do anything for yourself. And you're struggling to do all those things with any joy. And it just becomes sad. That is your nervous system in overload. So What are we going to do about this? I'm going to give you a very simplified version of what's happening inside your body. In different episodes, we'll deep dive into this a bit more. But for the sake of this episode, I just want to give you a basic understanding of why this is happening. So, the biggest thing that's happening when you're like this, when you're in functional freeze, is that your stress hormones stay high all the time. And they stay high for too long. It's a long time that they've been at this level. So you'll hear the word cortisol thrown around all the time. And it's kind of a trending word right now in the health and wellness industry. Your cortisol is too high, or I'm in cortisol overload. And people talk about it in a whole bunch of different ways. And that definitely plays a factor. But what's really happening is a lot of your hormones may become out of balance. And your hormones, your endocrine system, is the messenger system of your body. And when that's not functioning right, there's a ton of different cues that your body is not receiving in order to process food correctly, to create energy correctly, to think clearly, to manage your emotions well. There's all kinds of things that happen when your hormones are not regulated properly. The other thing that may be happening inside your body, the things that you might feel, is that your body never feels relaxed. You always feel sort of tense. You always feel maybe the pressure in your shoulders. You just feel like even when you sit down and relax, you can't fully let go. That's that kind of freeze fear thing that's going on inside your body. And you have to teach your nervous system to let go, to calm down, because it's a defense mechanism. Your body thinks that there's an attack coming towards you caused by the stress that's happening in your life. And so it's reacting that way. This can also lead to brain fog. It can lead to your energy dropping. It can lead to lack of decision making, like I spoke on earlier. Your muscles will feel more tense and heavy. There's all kinds of things that are happening when you are in this overstimulated survival mode. The first step to getting past functional freeze and getting unstuck is to stop blaming yourself. This is not your fault. This is just caused by the chaos of the world, our poor food system, lack of nutrition, and just the overwhelm of life day to day. But the good news is that you are truly empowered to make all the changes you need to in order to start feeling great inside and out.